everyone, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, hi, my name is Nicole and I'm a part-time reseller on POSHMARK, and today I want to talk about how I make the most sales on POSHMARK doing the most simple tasks, and I'm going to talk about those tasks in this video, and hopefully that helps you understand what you could be doing to get daily consistent sales on the platform. Again, I think a lot of people don't understand that a lot of ways to get sales on POSHMARK are actually really simple and easy things to do, but are overlooked and just not done. And that's exactly why, maybe you're not making daily sales, but if you do these things, you will definitely get consistent sales on the platform. So hopefully you find this video helpful. And if you want to see another video on maybe some tips and tricks, I have a whole bunch on my channel. I would love for you to subscribe if you have not already. I put out videos every Monday and Thursday, and I would love to have you stick around for more videos on this channel. Okay, so the first one to really get daily consistent sales on POSHMARK and to really get a lot of sales going is to make sure you're sending out offers daily. So I have my VA set to send out offers immediately after I get a like on an item, and I actually find that the pull-through rate for people who are actually buying when I send out those immediate offers are actually pretty high. I will say I do send out a lot of offers, so it might not seem like it is that high, but the fact is that multiple times a week I will have people accept the offer that my VA has automatically sent out at the price point that I had asked it to. And so that's just really helpful because I don't really have to do anything. It's automatically sending out the offer for me. I'm not thinking about it. I'm not trying to figure out what the offer should be, and I'm not missing it if I'm busy with something. So I love sending out offers daily, and I also love using the Smart Sell, which I've talked about in previous videos, how to use it and what it's all about. But basically this will auto accept an offer at the price point that you select you want it to. So you'll set your minimum price point that you want for the item, and if someone counters you an offer and it's too low, it'll automatically counter back until it gets to that minimum price point that you set. So that's really helpful too, because again, you don't have to do any negotiating or anything like that. It'll automatically do it for you. So I think using the VA to send out the automatic offers, but then having the Smart Sell kind of work and accept offers or send out, counter offers if they counter your original offer, it just really makes it easy, and you'll find that you're actually making more sales on the platform by doing these simple two things. The next thing that's really important is to use the My Shoppers. So utilize the functions of adding things to bundles, like adding all the likes and then bundling all of those likes, and then basically sending out offers and sending out a message to all your previous buyers or your past bundlers or anything like that. This tool is really helpful, and a lot of people don't know how to use it, and I see people that are afraid to use it. They don't want to bother people with notifications. If you use it, once in a blue moon and you're not using it daily, you're not going to annoy people with notifications because a lot of people get these notifications. So I would just use it whenever you're doing a sale or whenever you're maybe doing a live show or anything like that, and it will actually help you kind of generate more sales and maybe more people into your live show, because people are then going to actually know that you're live. And people are going to actually know that you're running a sale because you sent out a blast to the people that are most interested in your items, such as your bundlers or your past buyers. I think just kind of putting a note in your closet that says, I have these items for sale, doesn't always work the best way because it's not actually reaching those people. But if you send an offer through the My Shoppers, it's actually getting to those people that have previously purchased or that have showed interest in those items. So they know that the items are going to be for sale or on auction, the ones that they liked. So I have a whole couple of videos on basically the My Shoppers, how to use it, all that. So if you want to see one of those, I'll link it at the end, but I think it's really helpful to utilize the My Shoppers as best as you can. It will just help you generate sales. So I did talk about sending out offers in the beginning of this video, but there are two really important ways to send offers if you don't have a VA. So I do recommend sending them through your VA because it'll make it easier. But if you don't have a VA, you can use them, make offers to likers, or you can send bundle offers. So the difference is a offer to likers is basically going to everyone that liked one specific item, and you have to set, a certain price that has to be more than 10% of the original offer that you had previously sent. And if you use the bundle offer, that's going to basically bundle any likes from that one particular seller from your closet. So say they liked multiple items from your closet or anything like that, you can do a bundle offer that way. It'll send it in a bundle, so basically all the items that they liked will then get the offer. Now I think people don't understand because people are like, well, if someone only bundled me one item, what was the point of that? people kind of use it as like a shopping cart, so they'll add what they are interested in, and maybe they'll only find one item, and then they just want you to send an offer. So you could still send a bundle offer, but the thing with the bundle offer that's great is you don't have to worry about the price being below a certain price point, like the make offers to likers button. So you can kind of set whatever price point you want and make up that number. And so I think using these two tools and sending out offers is really helpful and gets overlooked, but again, can generate you a lot of sales by just doing these two simple things. And if you don't want to have to send out the offers individually on all your items that have sales, you can use the make an offers through bulk button, and you could also use the my shoppers, and that will automatically send out a bundle offer on all the ones that you have in your closet. And so that's also helpful because I don't want to have to go through my closet and like click individually on all of them, click offers to likers, and then see if there's active offers on it or active likers, and then send an offer. So if you use the bulk feature, this is actually really beneficial because it's going to make sure it reaches those specific listings that have bundles on them and not necessarily just bundles that are, you know, empty. So it's going to specifically target those items that have likes on them versus just the items that don't. You don't have to go through anymore and figure out which ones have it. It'll automatically tell you which ones have likes and which ones don't. So you'll know which ones to send the bulk offers to. And again, it just saves time because it does it all in one go. Now, if you're going to use the offers in bulk button, you have to set the same price or the same percentage off for all of the listings. But what I do is I generally go through my closet and send, you know, one price point out, and then I'll go through and kind of send another price point out for those that have already met that threshold. So I think I'll start with like 20% off, and then I'll go to 30% off, and then I'll go from there. So when I do that, I send them in like waterfall. Like I send the offers in like a waterfall pattern. So it's always getting people, and it's always getting the next best offer that is available. And the final thing I'm going to talk about that is a great way to get, you know, consistent sales on Poshmark, to make more sales on Poshmark, is to share your listings and list new items every day. So you need to actively share your closet throughout the day. I'd say once an hour is the most important, but I also recommend listing new items every day. You can't just do one or the other. You have to kind of do both, and that will actually help you have more sales and more success because you're doing the two things hand in hand that are really important. So you have to list daily, and I made a video previously on what happened when I stopped listing and basically what happened to my sales, and the proof is in the pudding. You have to list for your sales to be daily and consistent. So list every single day, list more than like 1 or 2 items, maybe try and do 5 if you can at a bare minimum every day, and you'll see just how many sales this does provide you. Okay, so I hope you found this video helpful, and I hope you learned something on, you know, different ways that you can make more sales and have more success on the platform. Like I said, if you want to see that other video that I just did recently where I talk about basically, you know, the downfall of not listing daily and what happened when I did that, you could click right here. And if you want to see another video on some new features that you should be using on Poshmark that are going to help you have more success on the platform, you could click right here. But until next time, I will see you then.